What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have a very interesting video here, guys, showing you what is really going on right now. And this video will sum up what is actually going on. Now, to first start off, guys, to give you an introduction, there is something happening right now that people just don't understand. The common people do not understand the real issue. They still think that the real issue is actually the pandemic that happened and the war. They think that these things drive inflation, while these things do not do anything. These things are just an excuse to actually use this as a weapon against the people, because the people are the ones who are suffering from inflation. Remember that. So how do you cover something up? You cover something up by printing a lot of money. Because when they print a lot of money, actually that's where the inflation comes from. It's very simple, guys. It's not rocket science. It's very simple. They print more money, inflation is going up. But they have printed around 80% of the whole accumulation until now in years. So just understand that for a second. That's almost all the money that there was. They printed 80% more. Now think about that. Think about what that would do to inflation, and we can see those effects happening, but people still think that this is because of pandemic or the war. No, guys, they have been printing money. They are covering it up with these things. And now, what is the solution? Well, look at this. Debt to be wiped out. When the size of your debt problem is so big, there is one more further option, that is abandon the entire system of money and accounting. Now, blockchain is new ledger, e-money is the new currency. The question is, who is the e-money, right? Let's take a look at this video. This will clarify what I've just been telling you.
The size of your debt problem is so big that it can't be paid off. And in fact, even inflation, which is the usual way you would seek to default on your debt slowly over time, you can't get enough inflation generated. Then there is one further option, and that is you literally abandon the entire system of money and accounting. And I know that sounds unbelievably radical, but we've seen it happen before. And I explained the example of Britain in 1834, when they abandoned the traditional system they'd used for 1,000 years at that time, which was called the tally stick system. Anyway, bottom line was, why would you abandon a system that's worked perfectly beautifully for 1,000 years? And the answer is, you had 200 years of war debts that had accumulated. They were unable to get inflation up enough without causing social unrest. And so the government said, hey, let's actually take the tally sticks back and give people this great new innovation called paper money. In fact, we're on the brink of a similar step change. And the way you'll do it is you're going to move to electronic money in conjunction with blockchain. Blockchain is the new ledger, and e-money is the new currency. The question is, whose e-money?
Very simple, guys. This is your answer. This is what you should be understanding what is going on. So when people talk about market cap and they bring in market cap with XRP, that is why I do not believe in market cap, guys. It's because there is something going on here that just happens once in a lifetime. This is not something that just comes around, and they are going to use the Ripple technology to actually use a new financial system. So think about how big this actually is. This is not something that just comes along and this is a moon coin. No, guys, this is something bigger than you can imagine. And this is why we have been telling people when Kramer was FUDing on XRP that it actually was a very good buy signal. And since then, the coin is up 40%, by the way. So here we can see Central Bank Governor Dr. Fahad. Central banks sought to discuss the economic impact, market readiness, and possible effective and rapid applications for payment solutions using cryptocurrency. The Saudi banks have already tested Ripple and XRP, right? The UAE is a very, very big customer of RippleNet. So again, you can see the signs are here, guys. And when it's going to happen is not really clear. It's between now and March maybe, or the first quarter. When we see this thing fully operating, we do not know. But we know it's very close, guys. You do not want to miss on a lifetime opportunity like this. Here we can see Universal WCBDC discussed earlier. And here you can see, guys, the third uses a cross-border Universal WCBDC backed by a basket of currencies issued by the participating central banks. This is how they want to bring this solution here, guys. They need a solution to wipe out this debt. They need a solution to do something, and this is it. This is the solution, guys. This is how they wipe away all the debt. Here you can see platform connectivity and interoperability is by using a universal WCBDC. Interoperability via ILP can connect existing networks as well. So this is already being, this is not something they're still building, guys. This is already there, right? They're fully testing all this stuff. Decentralized payment mechanisms, peer-to-peer electronic exchange. So in these papers, these are the World Bank papers, guys. You can go and look these things up yourself. It's you know. So again, things are moving very fast. Bill Hinman in April 2021 was holding 3 assets forbidden to be held by SEC employees, Goldman Sachs, Blackstone Group, and PJT Partners. He held them, completely disregarding his conflicts of interest. This doesn't include his Simpson conflicts. So again, you can see that Hinman was doing things that were actually prohibited. What does this say to you? This says that these people do not do things according to the law. These people think that they are above the law, guys. And if you think very carefully, they are above the law because they make the law. So who is actually regulating them, right? Think about it like that. Hard to find a more accurate image that explains the current SEC case. This is it, guys. This is what you're seeing happening right now, right? When this thing explodes, it's not gonna stop. You can see what's coming, guys. This is it. Could not explain it better. So here we have a nice video of distractions. Let's take a look.
Think about the file transfer protocol. You don't think about the high text translation protocol. I can go through, right? You just make use of the technology, and the protocols make it work. The people who really understand what's going on with digital currencies understand that putting these protocols in place, the blockchain protocol, the Ethereum protocol, the the Ripple protocol, the Ripple protocol, the Ripple protocol, and then enabling those protocols to cause transactions to occur. And then those transactions can be defined very broadly as not just moving things of value, but anything that's got an information content, is extraordinarily transformative. The focus on the value of the token is distracting and uninformative.
See, guys, the price is distracting, right? People see that the price is very low of XRP and it's not moving, so they think that it's not really something worth. But when the utility kicks in, everything is going to change. And here we can see, thank you, Jim, XRP up 40% since CNBC. Kramer criticized the coin. And that also goes for Solana, by the way. He criticized a couple of coins and they are all up. And I wonder how much his stocks are up, because he was promoting stocks and all what he was promoting. But you have to understand, guys, these people, they do this with an intent. They have an intention when they do this. It wouldn't surprise me if Kramer knew what he was doing. He was criticizing these coins, but he knew that they were going up, right? This is what they do, guys. They follow a very tight narrative. And everyone thinks that he's maybe stupid, but actually on the other hand, maybe he invested himself, but he's just not saying it, right? The catalyst for the world meltdown is being pushed very quickly. The US debt is going to 32 trillion, and this means the US is bankrupt. Ready to watch this show get going. Now, what show? If you do not understand what is going on, guys, by now, I really hope that you just do some research about how the dollar is really being printed into the oblivion and what is going to happen. And we know what is going to happen. We know that XRP is not just going to go by coincidence to 3 digits. It's not going to go there by coincidence. Then there is some kind of event, something that needs to happen for XRP to go up. And I think, guys, and many people think that it's going to be wiping out the debt and the US dollar is going to collapse. They are going to come with a new solution. And that is going to be those CBDCs, what they're talking about. And it's not just the CBDCs. It's more, guys. It's more. When they start using electronic money, they will have to use something to bridge that money. They will have to use something to move value from place to place. Think about this very carefully, guys. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I hope you can do your own research, guys, and find your own answer. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.